Hey, this is pretty much called Chit Chat and BS. For some reason, they put under comedy. I have no idea why. I mean, I'm guessing that we could have funny conversations, but anything could happen, right? So, yeah, Chit Chat BS. It's basically me sitting here talking to either myself or whoever hops on and wants to be a part of the chat. It can be anything. I'm open to everything. I'm fairly honest. If you want me to listen, I'll just listen. If you want me to tell you about myself, I'll tell you about myself. Though I'm not quite sure, you know, maybe not everything. That could get hairy. But anyway, um, yeah, that's what I'm here for. I just want to make connections. I want to talk to people, people where I'm not, you know. So let's see. I'll start. So basically, I was born in Tampa, Florida, been here my whole life. Have no desire to live anywhere else. I think it's an awesome place to live. I'm in real estate, um, kind of part time ish, if you can believe that. Um, no, not wearing makeup. I feel like if I was ever to meet any one of you in person, you know, you want to be able to recognize me, right? So, so anyway, that's where I stand on that. Not to say I don't have pictures that I've dolled up. I do, but you know, everybody does it, right? So, but I like to be as real as possible. And this is just a part of a way for me to kind of get out of my shell too, because I'm fairly introverted. So this is a great way for me to kind of do that as well. Um, I probably won't talk about real estate as much unless you're looking for a home and you happen to be in this area or somewhere in Florida. I could be very helpful to you. But other than that, it really is just to make connections and talk to people and have some real conversations without judgment or just kind of a safe place, right? Let's make it very clear. I am not a professional. Please, I am not a professional. If you like what I'm saying, that's awesome. But I am absolutely 100% not a professional. If you're telling me something super deep or something that really, affects you in a specific way, I'm probably going to tell you to get help, to reach out. I've done that. I'm personally on medication for ADHD, for depression. I'm 52 years old, so I'm going through a lot. I was raised in that time where if you felt some kind of way, you just suck that up and you move on. That's where I was at. But I had the best mom, so I can't complain. But yeah, anyway, so that's that. And I grew up with a single mom, raised all five of us kids by herself. Don't get me wrong, my dad tried. He did his best. When he would come around, he did his best. And so there's that. Um, but she did incredible. And I went to a Christian private school, and I loved it. Some of my friends, I guess, had other experiences, but I absolutely loved it. They were very good to me. They were very good to my family. So I have no complaints. Um, I've only had three real relationships. Like I've dated, but I've had three real relationships. And again, I'm 52. I was raised, you've got to be very, you have to be loyal, right? So I'm a very loyal person. And I'm one of those people where I may not try to lift myself up to a certain level, but I will absolutely, whoever I'm with, I will do whatever I can to support them and lift them up and hopefully they succeed in whatever it is they're doing. So that's that. As far as real estate, it's part time, but you know, my passion is buyers. I don't necessarily want to sell a house. I could, but I don't necessarily want to. I'd much rather have someone come to me and say, "Hey, can you help me find a home?" And have them tell me exactly what they need so I can I can accommodate, and I will, because that's just how I am. I'm a listener, and I like to really be able to help people and not try to get them into something that either they can't afford, or something that maybe needs too much work if that's not what they're looking for. Blah blah blah, yada yada. But really, I just want to connect. So hopefully, at some point, somebody will want to talk to me. I don't know. We'll see. You know, maybe I should put makeup on. Too late. Anyway, so yeah. And I'm watching Scooby Doo. I can't help it. I've been a fan since I was really little, and my kids watched it. And now my grandson and my granddaughter, they watch it. So there is that. But I think for today, I'm probably not going to be on too much longer, mainly because, I'm not really sure how all of this works, and I don't want to keep chatting and talking to myself. So I just want to see how this technically plays out. If anybody does respond at some point, I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. I'm not the greatest at, oh, hey, I'm going to go live at 1:30, and then here I am at 1:30. I have a lot of, again, I take medication for ADHD, so if I can get that down, I will. If not, I apologize. I'll try to be as consistent as possible. But I would love to hear from you. I would love to talk to you, whoever you are. Um, it's hard sometimes when you have nobody to talk to, and I want to be that person for you. As much as I can anyway. So I will talk to you later, and hopefully you'll get something out of this, not just me, right? Some kind of a connection, some way, somehow. So yeah, there's that.